Or still on Betta Edu. Betta Edu is headline now. The real system is to credit the beneficiary's account directly. Bisi Ugbo says. Ugbo, okay. Bisi Ugbo says. And I tell you, that is the truth. And Betta Edu knows all of this. For some reasons, she refused to do it because she had her own agenda. But again, let's get into the details and see. A Nollywood actress and media personality, Bichi Ugbo, has disclosed that Betta Edu, the humanitarian minister, ought to have done in place of trying to move the funds intended for Nigerians in need into a personal account. She revealed that the actual method of paying susceptible individuals is to credit their account directly in a video that TVC Entertainment released. She stated that the minister should not have asked for the funds to be moved into a private account because she does not know for sure if they will actually receive the funds. Okay? In her statement, she said, if you want to do things and the system is too slow, there is a way you can hasten it by talking to the people in charge. You will give them a mandate and pick a time that this is exactly what you want to do if you want to give that amount of money as a palliative. The real system is to credit the beneficiary's account directly. If you move the money to a personal account, how do you ensure that he is the one crediting the beneficiaries? You have bypassed the system. So that is exactly what this woman is saying. Okay, her own Bichi Ugbo. Okay, her own is that Betta Edu has bypassed the system. That is it. The real thing is that you should credit the individuals directly from the government account, not going through a personal account. First of all, when you move the money to a personal account, how are you sure that the person that you are moving the money to his or her account will credit the beneficiary or will credit the right amount to the beneficiaries? You never can tell. So if the system is slow because of probably some bureaucracies or bottlenecks or bureaucratic bottlenecks, what you should do is look at the people that are in charge or look at the people that are causing the delay and speak to them and give them mandate, give them target. Tell them what you want to do and why you want to do it. Give them target. Okay? And then the next thing is to see that those bottlenecks are removed, but the due process still in place. That is what you should have done. Okay? Not putting the money into a personal account and say she has bypassed the system. That is the truth. Putting the money into a private account means bypassing the system. And that money is too huge to bypass the system. It's too big. Okay? So now that you have done that, you really have to face the music. You have to explain that to the people. Okay? But for me, looking at Betta Edu's antecedents, looking at, she was the commissioner in with Ben Ayade, former governor of Cross River State. So she worked for Cross River State government, okay, before going into APC, becoming the APC national women leader, and then from there becoming the minister for humanitarian affairs. So, and she is a doctorate holder. I think a medical doctor, so I think a medical doctor, somebody who schooled in Harvard. She has gotten enough academic exposure, political exposure, and due process exposure to know exactly what she did. I think she knows the right thing to do. There are two things that must have happened. Either there is a genuine intention to loot that money, or there is what you call impunity in power, having applied to the Accountant General Federation to help move that money, and Accountant General declined that the due process is not followed. She wanted to exert her power as a minister to move that money. And that is why she signed a document that she shouldn't have signed and then submitted it to a permanent secretary. And I tell you that the permanent secretary who is currently acting as the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs could be the person that even leaked all this secret that is putting Betta Edu into trouble. Because the permanent secretary is a professional senior civil servant who understands the processes, who has been there all the time, who knows better than the politicians, and must have guided this woman, probably must have told the woman the right thing to do, or probably did not carry him along, and that is why the document is released. And now Betta Edu is in a mess. So Betta Edu knows everything I think she needed to know to be able to do this thing legally following the due process, but she failed to. For some reasons, either because of impunity or because of desperation to see that the money is moved to the destination she wanted to move the money, or she had a genuine intention to loot that money. Because as we speak, there's another case that is against him in Cross River that Jackson Uday has brought up, which is looting of 400 million naira that was meant for COVID-19 vaccine in Cross River State when she was Commissioner for Health. So she has it's like she has a track record of looting. She has a track record of looting. So she knew what she wanted to do and she knew how to do it. Okay. And but she chose to do it her own way because of her intentions. That is the way I see it. And she has to explain it, even though, because she has presidency backing. If she has somebody like Tinubu'S and Betta Bamila as her mentors, and First Lady as her mama, I don't think, she would think that she will have problem. Impunity and a sense of protection is what has, deceived her into doing what she did, thinking she would get away with it. Now it is something else. Okay, so there are a few comments here from a few individuals. Let's hear what people are saying. Somebody said, this is what Betta Edu should have known. She definitely knew, but she is now pretending because the cat is let out of the bag. Exactly. She knew what to do. She's now pretending not to have known because the secret has leaked. That is it. Somebody say, why rogues are on rampage? You are here preaching. Abi? You are talking to Bichi Ugbo for saying her own, Abi. Well, everybody knows the right thing to do. It's just a matter of, not really everybody anyway, but some people in key positions know the right thing to do. Impunity and carelessness is what puts them into trouble. Sometimes you think she does not know all these things. She intentionally diverted that money. Okay, well, it is late to cry. Okay, she should face her jail terms, period. For where Tinubu will not give her jail term, she's one of their favorite daughters, so they will find a soft landing for her. Someone say Edu is a confirmed criminal. Okay, do you have record? Not guilty until proven otherwise. So thanks a lot. We have heard your own advice for Mrs. Edu Gate of corruption, but it is come too late. Try again later. Okay, that is for Bichi. It's okay, try again later. She knows what to do, but she purposely did what she did because of her selfish interest. Supposing the owner of the private account dies suddenly overnight, who signs out the money one by one to the supposed beneficiary? What if the family even have access to the account? That is it. That is it. Betta Edu should have known all of these. I believe there is a government account already created, so it is very suspicious to keep government money in a private account. No reason is good enough to justify such action. That is it. Betta Edu is a thief. She knows the right thing to do, but do otherwise. He went to do otherwise. Exactly. These are the people's comment here, and I think all the comments are actually correct. Betta Edu knows the right thing to do. She purposely did what she did to satisfy her own selfish intentions. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.